There's a quiet morning light slipping through the curtains. You stretch a little, and there it is again, that soft pull behind your shoulders. It's not sharp, not loud, just there. A reminder that time has been moving, even when we sit still. The body remembers every moment we've carried, the bags, the hugs, the waiting. And over the years, that memory settles deep into our shoulders. You roll them once, hopping, the tightness will fade, but it lingers. Like an old friend who never really leaves. Maybe it's age. Maybe it's just the weight of living. But today, we try something different. No rushing. No pushing. Just a slow, gentle stretch, a small gift to your upper back. Because you've spent years giving strength to others. Now, it's time to return a little of that care to yourself. So take a breath. Feel it travel up your spine and out to your shoulders. We're not chasing youth, we're finding comfort. And in these next few minutes, we'll move slowly together. Because healing, like wisdom, comes softly with time. Some mornings arrive with silence so deep, it almost hums. You wake before the world stirs, listening to the slow rhythm of your breath. The house feels still, the kind of stillness that holds years of familiar sounds. A creak in the floorboard, the sigh of a chair, the whisper of the clock on the wall. You move to sit up, and your shoulders answer with a quiet protest. A soft ache that lives just beneath the surface. It doesn't demand attention, but it never really leaves. You remember when your arms used to rise easily. Reaching the top shelf. Pulling open heavy windows. Waving to someone across the street. Now, every movement carries a trace of resistance. Like your body asking for permission before it obeys. You smile at the thought, how polite it has become. How gentle it must now be treated. It's strange, isn't it, how pain can feel like a whisper instead of a shout. It stays quiet enough that you learn to live beside it. You make adjustments, smaller movements, slower mornings. You tell yourself it's normal, that maybe this is what growing older feels like. But deep down, you miss that lightness, the ease of motion, the feeling of your shoulders opening freely, your back breathing with every step. You think of the things your shoulders have carried, the weight of shopping bags, the hold of a grandchild resting their head on you, the comfort of a friend's arm in a moment of sadness. All of that love, duty, care stored quietly in your upper back. It's no wonder it feels heavy sometimes. You sit a little straighter now, aware of that truth. Your body is not weak. It's simply full of history. Each knot beneath your skin is a line in your story. A chapter written by years of movement and meaning. The stiffness isn't punishment. It's a reminder that you've lived, reached, held, given. And just like the heart, the muscles remember. But here's something beautiful. Memory can be softened. It doesn't need to stay trapped in tension. Through gentle motion, through slow awareness, you can teach your body to let go. Not to forget, but to forgive. You take a deep breath, slow and steady. The air fills your chest, expands behind your shoulders. You exhale, and something small releases. A thread loosens. A space opens. That's all it takes to begin. You don't need grand effort. No rush, no struggle. Just intention. Because every slow movement is a message. It tells your body, I am listening. It tells your shoulders, you can rest now. You close your eyes for a moment, feeling the warmth spread down your spine. The stiffness hasn't vanished, but it feels quieter. More willing to cooperate. And maybe that's enough for today. The day doesn't have to start in pain. It can begin with presence, with awareness, with a promise to move gently through what remains. You open your eyes. The light has shifted, soft, golden kind. And in that quiet morning glow, you whisper to yourself, I'm ready to begin. The chair waits by the window, bathed in a slow stream of morning light. You walk toward it, steady and calm, every step a small conversation with balance. The air feels gentle today, like it knows you need softness more than speed. You sit down carefully, feeling the weight of your body settle into the seat. Your feet find the floor, toes spreading slightly, grounding you to the earth. You rest your hands on your thighs, palms warm and open, ready to listen. This is where we begin, not in motion but in stillness. You take a slow breath in, letting the air travel deep into your belly. Hold it for a moment, just enough to notice the space it creates inside you. Then release it, a long, quiet exhale that melts through the stiffness in your back. The shoulders drop a little. The chest opens a little. And suddenly, you're no longer just sitting, you're preparing. Your body knows what's coming. It remembers what it feels like to move, to stretch, to open. You close your eyes for a moment and listen. There's a rhythm under your skin, the pulse of being alive. It moves slower than it used to, but it's still steady, still strong. You think about how much your body has done for you. All the bending, the lifting, the reaching, the holding. So much of it done without thanks, without pause. Now is your chance to say thank you, not in words but in breath. In the gentle act of preparing yourself with care. Take another breath. Let your spine grow tall, as if someone were drawing a soft line from your tailbone to the sky. Your neck follows, long and relaxed. Your shoulders rise slightly, then release. That's it. Nothing dramatic. Just awareness. You might notice tiny tremors of tension. The little signals your body sends when it feels safe enough to let go. They are not mistakes, they are messages. Whispers from muscles that have held too much for too long. You breathe again, slower this time. In through the nose, out through the mouth. The air moves like a wave, washing through every corner of your back. Each breath polishes the edges of stiffness, smoothing what was once sharp. This moment is yours. It doesn't belong to the clock, or the noise outside, or yesterday's weight. It belongs only to you and your breath. You can feel your chest expanding with ease now. The air no longer struggles to enter. Your ribs move softly, your heart beating behind them like a calm drum. You are not rushing anywhere. You are not trying to fix anything. You are simply preparing, greeting your body with patience. This is the quiet before motion, the bridge between tension and release. You take one last deep breath. It fills the room, fills your thoughts, fills the space between your shoulders. Then as you exhale, you feel lighter. More ready. More present. You open your eyes slowly, and the morning light seems different now. It feels like it's waiting to move with you, not against you. And so, with a small smile, you whisper to yourself, let's begin. Your hands rest gently on your thighs. The air feels calm, patient, ready to hold you as you move. You take a deep breath in, slow and steady, feeling your chest rise. Now lift your shoulders up, just a little toward your ears. Hold that moment, the smallest pause where tension meets awareness. Then roll them back and down, like tracing a smooth circle in the air. The motion is soft, deliberate, slow enough that you can feel every inch of it. Your shoulder blades slide together, then release as they fall. You exhale with the movement, letting the air follow the rhythm. Again lift. Pause. Roll back. Drop them down. Each time feels a little easier, a little freer. You can almost hear your muscles sigh in relief. This is not about stretching far. It's about listening closely. The warmth spreads through your upper back, gentle as sunlight after rain. Tiny sparks of life move beneath your skin, awakening what's been still too long. You realize how much your shoulders have been holding without asking. every small worry, every unspoken thought. They've all lived here, tucked behind your collarbones. But with every roll, something loosens. Something quiet begins to let go. You roll your shoulders again, this time with your breath as your guide. Inhale as they rise. Exhale as they fall. Feel the connection, breath and motion speaking the same language. The world outside continues on, but right now it feels distant. All that matters is the slow rhythm of your own body. You're not fighting the stiffness. You're dancing with it gently, kindly. Imagine drawing circles of calm through the air, one for each breath you take. The circles widen, open, soften the space around your neck and upper back. You can sense the flow returning, like a quiet river under frozen ice. Each rotation melts a little more. Each breath deepens that warmth. Your arms start to feel lighter. Your back feels less guarded. You sit taller but not forced. It happens naturally, as if your body remembers how. You close your eyes for one more round. Up, back, down. And this time, as the shoulders settle, they don't rush back to tension. They rest where they want to be. You smile, faint but real, because you can feel the change. It's small, almost invisible, but undeniable. You are teaching your body to trust again. You are showing it that movement can be safe, slow, forgiving. You breathe once more, steady and full. Your shoulders respond with quiet gratitude. The ache hasn't vanished, but it feels softer now, more like a memory than a weight. You realize something simple and true. Relief doesn't come all at once. It comes in circles, slow, patient, continuous. Just like these shoulder rolls. And with each one, you take back a little piece of ease that was always yours. Your shoulders feel warmer now, alive beneath your skin. The slow rolls have cleared a path, and the body is listening. You take a quiet breath and let your hands move behind you. Fingers meet, maybe not perfectly, but enough to touch. If they can't reach, that's fine, just rest your palms on your hips. This is not about perfection. It's about opening. You lift your chest slightly, as if the air itself is helping you rise. Your heart moves forward, your shoulders draw gently back. There's a stretch across the front of your chest, wide and calm. It's a familiar place, but one you might have forgotten to visit. The space where breath feels deeper, where posture finds peace. You hold that moment. Not tight, just steady. You feel the shoulder blades pulling closer together, a quiet reunion. The front of your body expands, like curtains opening to morning light. There's warmth blooming there, soft and steady. You breathe in, feeling the lungs fill a little more than before. You breathe out and your chest stays open, refusing to collapse. It feels strong but kind, supported, awake. This is the open chest stretch, but it's more than that. It's a moment of courage. Because opening isn't always easy. Sometimes we close ourselves without realizing it. The world becomes heavy, so we fold inward to protect what's fragile. But now you are doing the opposite. You're choosing to open, to welcome breath and space again. You feel your ribs move like waves, expanding and returning. You can sense your heartbeat in this openness, steady and clear. Every inhale feels like a quiet promise. Every exhale feels like letting go of something old. You imagine sunlight touching the space between your collarbones. That's the energy you're creating, soft, healing, generous. Stay here for a few more breaths. Let your shoulders melt downward as your chest stays lifted. There's strength in gentleness, you can feel it now. You might notice your spine lengthening, rising with the breath. Your neck aligns naturally, your chin floats slightly above your chest. You feel taller but grounded, like a tree reaching for both sky and soil. Your body feels connected again, one piece flowing into another. You whisper to yourself, This is what openness feels like. And somehow, the words fit perfectly in the silence that follows. You hold this space for one more breath, slow, calm, forgiving. The air enters easily, leaves quietly, taking tension with it. Then when you're ready, you release your hands. Let your arms fall gently to your sides. Notice the echo of warmth across your chest, a lingering reminder. The front of your body feels wider, lighter, freer. Your shoulders rest lower now, no longer guarded. You realize how rare this openness has been, and how good it feels. The body remembers the shape of freedom. It just needed a little invitation to return. You breathe once more, softly smiling to yourself. Because in this moment, you're not just stretching, you're opening to life again. You sit quietly, feeling the air move across your shoulders. There's a sense of ease now, like the body has learned to trust again. You let your arms rest by your sides, light and ready. Take a slow breath in, deep enough to lift your ribs. As you exhale, lift your right arm toward the sky. Move slowly, as if your hand is reaching for something gentle above you. The motion isn't forced, it's soft, fluid, patient. Your shoulder rises, your spine follows, your chest expands. You pause at the top, your fingers stretching into the air. Hold the moment, breathe into the length you've created. You can feel the subtle pull through your side and upper back. It's not pain, it's presence. A reminder that your body is capable of more than you thought. Exhale and slowly lower your arm, letting gravity take it back home. Your shoulder settles, your breath evens out. There's a warmth that lingers where the tension used to live. Now switch sides. Lift your left arm toward the ceiling, slow as a sunrise. Your body follows, almost instinctively, as if it's been waiting for this. You feel the stretch through the ribs, the spine, the shoulder blade. There's a gentle awakening in each breath you take. You stay there for a moment, long enough to feel the calm beneath the effort. Then lower the arm slowly, exhaling the stiffness away. Both shoulders feel different now, balanced, open, alive. You roll them gently once more, just to feel the motion again. The rhythm has become familiar, almost like a quiet song. You begin another round, right arm up, slow and steady. This time, notice the little details, the curve of your elbow, the lift of your chest. Your breath joins the movement, rising and falling in harmony. Each inhale brings strength. Each exhale brings softness. You realize that this simple motion isn't about stretching alone. It's a conversation between effort and ease. Your arms are not just lifting, they're expressing gratitude. Gratitude for the space you've made, for the care you've given yourself. You continue moving, alternating sides with quiet rhythm. The shoulders glide, the breath flows, the body learns. It's not about how high you can reach. It's about how fully you can feel each moment. The world feels slower here, quieter, safer. Each stretch is a release, each breath a small victory. You pause after the last reach, letting your arms rest in your lap. There's a gentle pulse through your shoulders, warmth, life, peace. You realize how simple it is to come back to yourself. No special equipment. No rush. Just breath, intention, and patience. The stiffness that once felt endless now feels softer, almost kind. You smile because you know what you've done isn't small. You've reminded your body of something sacred, movement as comfort. You take one final breath, slow and easy, and whisper inside your mind. I am here, I am enough, I am free to move again. And for the first time in a long while, your shoulders truly believe it. Your arms rest quietly now, heavy in the best possible way. There's no tension left to chase, no movement left undone. The room feels slower, softer, like it's breathing with you. You let your palms rest on your lap, open and easy. Take a deep breath in, through the nose, calm and full. Feel the air rise through your chest, lifting the space between your shoulders. Hold it gently, not with effort but awareness. Then let it go slow, steady, unhurried. You can almost feel the exhale washing through your body. Your shoulders drop a little more, your spine releases. This is what release feels like, quiet, patient, kind. You breathe again, letting the rhythm guide your thoughts. Every inhale fills you with light. Every exhale takes away what you no longer need. It's a small dance of letting go and receiving again. You notice how your upper back feels now. The tightness that once sat there like a shadow has softened. There's warmth instead of weight. There's openness instead of effort. You realize your body has changed, not through force but through presence. You've moved gently, and in return it has trusted you again. You take another slow breath, listening to its sound. The inhale like a wave arriving. The exhale like it receding back to sea. You imagine your breath polishing the edges of old stiffness. Each round leaving your shoulders smoother, freer, lighter. There's nothing left to fix here, only to feel. You close your eyes and let the quiet hold you. The world outside continues, but in this moment it feels distant. Here it's just you and the rhythm of your own peace. You don't rush to stand up. You don't search for the next thing to do. You just stay, still yet fully alive. Your breath deepens again, slower this time, more grounded. It travels through your spine, through your chest, down to your fingertips. You can feel your heartbeat steady and calm. The sound of it comforts you more than words ever could. You think about how far you've come, not in distance but in awareness. A simple stretch became a quiet conversation with your own body. It answered you, not with words but with ease. And that's enough. You let one last breath fill you completely, gentle but strong. The air expands in your lungs, creating space where there was none. Then you release it all, every ounce of tension, every bit of holding on. You feel lighter, calmer, more whole. The body has softened, and so has the mind. This is how healing begins, not in motion, but in stillness after motion. You open your eyes slowly. The light around you feels different now, warmer, more forgiving. You notice the corners of your mouth lifting into a quiet smile. Not of pride, but of peace. You whisper softly to yourself, "Thank you." Thank you to your body for showing up. Thank you to your breath for guiding you home. And as the air settles around you, you realize the ease you were seeking was never far. It was always here, waiting beneath the surface, waiting for you to slow down and listen. The room is quiet now, filled with a soft kind of stillness. Your shoulders rest lower, your breath flows without effort. You feel lighter, as if a gentle weight has finally lifted. This moment belongs to you, calm, simple, unhurried. The stretch is over, but its warmth stays within you. A quiet reminder that care doesn't need to be loud. It just needs to be consistent, gentle, and kind. You've moved slowly, breathed deeply, and listened closely. And in doing so, you've reminded your body it's safe to let go. Safe to open. Safe to rest. Take one more slow breath, filling your chest completely. Let it go with a sigh, soft and freeing. This is what peace feels like, not perfect but real. You smile to yourself, small and content. Your body has given you years of life, and today, you gave something back. A few quiet minutes of patience. A few kind words spoken through movement. You've earned this ease, this quiet. So carry it with you, wherever the day takes you. Because healing isn't found in speed, it lives here, in the slow return to yourself.